Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see us.
Guys, it's Fearless. This is Future Fearless, and I just want to let you guys know I'm sorry for the quality of the game because I forgot to switch my output, so that's why when I say it makes the game look better for you guys, it doesn't look as well. So anyways, let's get right back into the video.
Hey, what is up and what is going on, guys? It's Fearless, and today, well, I'm gonna be showing you guys the best settings that you guys can possibly get on Destiny 2. Now, as you guys know, I switched over from Xbox to PC, and trust me, PC is a whole lot better. So if you don't have a PC, get one. Really, get the $1,500 that you need and get yourself a really good computer. In the past, I've had low-end computers and I've had medium computers, and now I actually have a really good computer. Now in this, guys, I will put up all of my specs that are in my computer right now that I am using. So yeah, let's get right into this video. So what you guys want to do is you guys want to head over to your settings on Destiny and go to video. So the first things first, what we are going to do is we are going to make our window mode in full screen, because if your game is in full screen, guys, you guys will get more out of your game. You'll get more FPS, and it's just a whole lot better. For tabbing in and out, it's pretty easy. Destiny is a pretty decent game for tabbing in and tabbing out of game, so that's a very big plus. Now, I have a 1080p monitor. If you have any more, you guys can go up, but if you don't really care about 4K or 2K, you know, whatever, just go with a 1080p. 1080p is the best that you guys can possibly go with. And yeah, so VSync, if you guys don't know what VSync is, well, then you have been living under a big rock. So VSync will actually cap your frames to 60 or I believe 30, I think. Yeah, so 140, 4, 72, 48, 36, which is a really weird number. Well, I don't know why, but yeah, so make sure that's off, okay? You don't want your frames to be capped. And this next part is kind of hilarious, but frame capping, yes, you want that on. The reason why you don't want VSync is actually worse. If you have your frame rate cap enabled, you can, you know, move it around. If you want it to go to 145 or 144, you know, whatever. Now, very crucial part right here. So your frame cap, whatever your monitor resolution is, put it at that. Now, if you have a 60 hertz monitor, put it at 60 frames. Because yes, more frames is better. Yes, in a sense it is, but also your monitor will not be able to keep up with how many frames you're getting. So because I have a really good computer, say I cap it at 250, because 250 is the max cap in Destiny 2, and I have a 144 hertz monitor, my monitor is not going to be able to keep up with 250 frames preferred for a 144. Now, you guys might be like, well, then what the hell is the point of putting my, you know, my VSync off? Well, VSync is not the best. If you put your frame cap on, it will actually do it. Right here, if you guys can see, this is GeForce. It's at 144. It's a steady 144. Even though I'm not in game, it's still 144. And if I turn it up to 145, watch what happens. 145, boom. So, let's moving on. Field of view. 100 to 105 is the best. I choose 100 because I like being more away. Like, I don't know. I like to see more things on my screen. But I believe on console, I think it's like 90, I think. Maybe. I could be wrong. It could be 60. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't played on console in a while, so I could be wrong about this. But 100 to 105 is the best for you. You guys don't want to go past 105, or you're gonna get really, really bad FPS. Moving on. So, advanced video settings. Now, like I said, guys, I have a really good computer. So, if you don't have the best computer, kind of go off for my settings. I would recommend, if you have an i3, I believe it's like all low settings, I believe, and that's all depending on your GPU as well. Your GPU comes in handy, and your processor is the most crucial part, because if your processor isn't the best, then you might want all low settings. I have a 2070 Super with a Ryzen 7 3700X, so I can actually have a lot of good settings. So let's get right into it. Now, first things first is make sure your graphic quality is on custom. Anti-aliasing. You don't want to turn that off, okay? Trust me, you do not want to have it off. Put it on SMAA. And pretty much just go off from all these settings. They pretty much explain themselves in their name anyways. So yeah, make sure this is on 3D. Texture, you can go up to 16, but I would prefer you guys to go to 8. 8 is actually probably the best, like, middle ground anyways. And then make sure your texture quality is on high if you want your game to look good. I want my game to look really good, so when I'm streaming or when I'm ever making YouTube videos, you know, it will look good for you guys, and especially because I can actually do this. Make sure your shadow quality is on low. Now, you guys might be wondering why on low, because people jump around the map all the time, and, you know, they're sometimes above you and you can't see their shadows. That's probably what you guys are thinking. Wrong. Even if your shadows are on low, you can still see them very, very clearly. Do not go to lowest. Lowest, you actually will not be able to see them. Depth of view. Make sure that is off, okay? You do not want to have depth of view. If you have depth of view, your FPS gonna drop real fast, okay? Okay. Moving on. All 5 of these settings right here, make sure they're on medium, okay? Yes, it will make the environment, your characters and stuff like that really good if you have them on high, but medium is for sure enough to please anyone. Now, motion blur and wind pulse I have off, because the less particles on my screen, then that's, you know, it's more like, it's so I can see pretty much more clearly. Now, do not put your render resolution up to 200, okay? Listen, I've done this. I put it on 200 once. It was the worst, by the way. So, make sure it's at 100. If you want to go to, like, maybe 105, yeah, that's pretty fine, but you don't really need to. Destiny's not a very big game to, like, render, like, large places. And especially because if you put your render resolution up too much, then you're going to start frame dropping a lot. And these two really don't do anything. They're on for default, but you don't need to have them on. They don't really do too much anyways, so that's whatever. And yeah, so let's go over to gameplay. Now, gameplay, everything all pretty much decides on you, okay? So if you don't know what tunnel vision is, it's pretty much where you look in one spot of your screen and you pretty much don't look anywhere else. So say my reticle is like right here. I'm saying like right here at least, and it's red. I'm going to keep looking at my crosshair like no tomorrow. I'm not going to be looking all over the place looking for enemies. So make sure that's on white, okay? That will definitely help you. Make sure your HUD's on full. You know, people just, they're weird sometimes, you know, but make sure it's on full, okay? That's all I'm saying. Now, for colorblind, I'm not actually colorblind, okay? But if you want to see your radar a little bit better, if you can't really see red that well, then I would definitely prefer this one. This one, they make it like a yellow color, kind of like an orange / yellow put together, so you can see your not crosshair, but you can see your mini map a little bit easier on everything. You can see enemies better. And if you don't have GeForce, then you can turn on your FPS display. I don't need it on because, well, I already have one, so it's fine for me. And then all this stuff is pretty much all you. This does not matter really too much. Although, if you want to make your text, or not your text, but your background opacity good for your text chat. So this is what my text chat looks like. It's pretty, like, you know, I can actually see through it. So that's really good for me because, you know, who wouldn't want to have it like that? But yeah, so pretty much just make that on lowest. I really wish there was a little bit more that I could go down because sometimes it's not enough. And yeah, so that's pretty much what everything is. So if you guys need help with anything, comment down below. I'll be willing to help you guys. I'll comment as soon as I see it. But yeah, so anyways, guys, I do stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/fearless, F3ARLESS. Link is down in the description. If you guys want to go over to my Twitter as well, it's also down in the description. But yeah, so thank you all for watching, and yeah, if you guys want more Destiny content, please comment down below and tell me what you guys would like to see me doing on Destiny. Maybe funny moments, maybe Crucible matches, or maybe some raids. Maybe, I'm not sure about the raid part, but yeah. So anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. And yeah, guys, it's been Fearless, and peace.